three books that make a difference in your life. They were
Three
like the
books.
three books.
The most important book I have read, I was about 17, 18. I was traveling a lot at the time. And wherever I was sitting in a bus going from one city to another or in a plane, I would always ask the person sitting next to me, is there a book that changed your life? And after five or six people telling me Siddhartha from Hermann Hesse, the
Mhm.
story of Siddhartha Gautama Buddha, how Buddha became Buddha, I said, okay, I want to read this book. So I read it. Um, the Celestine prophecy was really also very big with the fact that we can connect with energy. We can grow energy within. We can connect with energy around us in nature. We can also see the people who are trying to steal your energy, like vampires of energy, when they
Mhm.
ask so many questions. I'm not saying you ask too many questions, but sometimes they ask people to justify. And why did you this? And why did you do it now? And what do you have in mind? Whoa, so many questions, and they're sucking your energy out. Or the
Mhm.
people that are always angry and you don't want to cross them. Oh, okay, okay, we'll do it the way you want. Or the people who have no energy. So where do you want to go out for tonight for the restaurant? I don't know. What kind of movie would you like to see? I don't know. Ah, come on. They're taking so much energy out of you also. So this was a book really interesting about how energy can grow, how you can preserve your energy, how you can
Mhm.
share your energy. The third book that I'm reading now is From Strength to Strength. And
Mhm.
it is a book that basically says if you if you are um, very active, maybe a workaholic, which is my case. I don't know how to take holidays. Relaxation is a big thing for me. Not doing anything is really hard. Meditating, I'm the worst. Whenever I meditate, I'm thinking, oh yes, I should send an email to this person. I should call that person. I should write a post-it. And now when I try to meditate, I have some post-its and maybe I take notes but I'm terrible at it. From Strength to Strength says, if you have been successful in your life, you're going to come to a moment of peak and then it's going to go down. So you may have had a lot of success in your early years, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, but there's a moment when your brain doesn't function the same way. You don't process information the same way. When you're very young, you are brilliant at remembering things, connecting things, being innovative. When you're older, your brain works in a different way, maybe slower, but you make a synthesis. You frame complicated situations into easy questions, and therefore you have a different kind of brain and different kind of mind. But if you just stay on this course, you will find a moment when you're not as sharp as you were.
Mhm.
And then you retire, and maybe you'll spend the last 5 to 10 to 15 years saying, look, I'm a failure. I'm here. I was there at the peak of my
Mhm.
success. Now no one knows me. So he talks about those examples of people who, like Charles Darwin, who
Mhm.
came up with the theory of evolution and how it's not the strongest, but the fittest who survives, and has collected so many things. But as he was growing old, he felt he was no longer useful. He could no longer do the things he used to do, and he thought he was a
Mhm.
failure. He died thinking he was a failure when everyone knows Charles Darwin today, and he's still a big success. So, From Strength to Strength is, I think, a very interesting book for people who, like me, at 55 are thinking, okay, maybe my activity as a consultant, as a um, expert in guest experience is coming after 20 years. It's been a good run, but maybe the world is changing and maybe the world doesn't need this kind of expertise. They need other
Mhm.
expertise. So maybe it's time to find something else to do to continue to have to still stay relevant, to still
Mhm.
have a meaningful impact, Some people will look for success. Some people will look for fame. Some people will look for money or power. These are very transient and can only give so much. But leading a meaningful life, a purposeful life is something. So reading this book that was recommended by a dear friend of mine who sold his company and now is looking at the second part of his life, I thought maybe World Wellness Weekend is this um, new, arch of progression after
Mhm.
being here instead of, "Oh, maybe there's going to be another one." So I'll continue, and I highly encourage anyone to read either Siddhartha or the Celestine Prophecy. They even made a book about the Celestine Prophecy. It's like, oh, okay. Oh, a fantastic movie to
Yeah.
watch is The Peaceful Warrior. The
Mhm.
Peaceful Warrior with Nick Nolte. It's another
Yeah.
fantastic book, but you said three, so I'm not mentioning this one. But you didn't ask for a movie, so I'm throwing this into the mix. I'm pretty sure you can find
Feel free, please,
The
to say
Peaceful
as well.
Warrior.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Angeles, there is never nothing going on. If you pay attention, there's always something happening. Are you seeing
Mhm.
it? Some people don't see it and they don't see the opportunity. Some people see it and it's creating an opportunity.